What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the GunplaCave. I am Sean.
I'm John.
I'm Wayne.
And today we have a very special guest with us. Wayne, do you want to kind of give your little brief summary?
Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm Wayne, coming through from Charlotte, North Carolina. Always been a huge anime Gundam fan. You know, favorite Gundam series, of course, is going to be the OG Gundam Wing. So that's always been my go-to. So, yeah, man, I'm glad I got a podcast where I could talk to some fellas about the series.
Hell yeah. Okay, awesome. Yeah. So he's hopping on this episode for us. And today's topic is we're going to talk about our favorite mech designs, not just in Gundam, outside, just anime in general. So I'm really excited about this. Although I'll be honest, I don't know about you guys, but outside of Gundam, I haven't seen too many mech design, I haven't watched fully too many mech animes, but I know of a good amount of designs.
Yeah, same.
So, I mean, yeah, I'll be able to carry my own. But anyway, John, go ahead and start us off. Throwing you under the bus. What do you got?
All right, so my favorite mech design apart from Gundam would probably be Code Geass. I love all those designs that are in Code Geass. They're really unique. They're really awesome to look, and the battle scenes with them are really interesting.
Okay. I have not seen that one. Wayne, have you seen that one?
No, I've definitely heard of it though. That's definitely come across the playlist as far as anime to take a look into, but I never really ever actually sat down and gave it a shot.
I haven't seen a single episode of it, but I've heard really good things about it. So, John, why don't you kind of give us what about those designs or that particular design like really stands out to you besides like obviously our love for Gundam?
I guess the one particular design that would really stand out to me would be he's kind of the main protagonist and the main antagonist at the same time, but his mech is called the Lancelot, which is basically a light, like a white and gold mech with I guess teal energy wings, and it looked really badass.
So is it like kind of like knights mixed with mechs? Is that kind of Code Geass?
Code Geass in itself is just basically about a guy who wants to overrule, I guess, the world, kind of like just like dominate the entire world. And he got the superpower from a lady, and he uses that to control the world and basically control the minds of everybody.
Yeah, I've heard really good things about Code Geass. It's one of those animes that like I need to like dive into and like look into.
It's more. Pretty good. I liked it a lot.
Is it better than Slice of Life?
Obviously.
Okay. Good. Good.
Okay, well, if we're going Gundam, my favorite design has to be, it's somewhat of a tie between the OG Death Sight Gundam from Gundam Wing. It's one of the reasons why that's one of my favorites is just off the top of the pilot, Duo Maxwell. He like came through with like all the swag. He had a gigantic braid to the back of his head, and like he had all the moves, and the design for the Gundam like was off the rip, like super dope. He had this projectile shield that had a laser on it that like really cuts through anything. He had the like gigantic scythe to cut through anything, man. Like the style, the color schemes of it were also dope, like the black on the gray. Like it was overall just one of the favorite styles, like for my like Gundam. And like runner up, if I could go for that, like the second runner up would be Heavy Arms from Gundam Wing. Had a gigantic turret gun for an arm, was strapped up from head to toe with rockets. He had a bayonet. Like you couldn't come near him without like getting hurt or getting like
Heavy Arms was like a fortress.
That's the one that
he built like a tank.
That's the one that Troa pilots, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, because right now I'm finishing up Gundam Wing and I'm also building a lot of the models from it. Like I'm building Wing Zero right now. And Heavy Arms was
Nice.
kind of one of those designs that like at first it didn't really stick out to me, but more that I've seen more of it and it's starting to grow on me quite a bit.
Right.
But Death
I had
Scythe
a.
I've always liked.
Oh yeah, man. You can't deny it, man. But like another thing with Duo was the emotional connection as far as like him piloting the Gundam. Because I'm not sure how far you got in Gundam Wing, but there's an episode where Troa blows up what's left of Death Sight.
Yep. I'm like literally like episodes away from finishing it up. So I've
Oh
seen it.
yeah, so you got to that one.
I remember that part.
Dude, the ultimate disrespect because he had to watch it on a jumbotron in front of a crowd of people.
Not he could have just done it on a small TV. He had to do it on a jumbotron.
On a jumbotron, the disrespect. Nobody. He has to play it cool. He's sitting there trying to calm Death Side down. He's like, "It's gonna be okay." He's like, "Nah, bro, you're about to get blown to bits on TV, broadcasted in front of everybody."
You got to be extra, man, if you want to get those views.
That's yeah. John knows
the clout.
John knows he does it for his OnlyFans. So yeah, no, dude. I've always loved Death Scythe. Death Scythe to me has always been one of my personal faves. And it's a model I haven't built yet, but I definitely it's like one that I am like dying to add to my collection.
Oh yeah. See, back in the day I built one like I built the Death Scythe Hell model from the Endless Waltz, the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I built that model like way back.
And honestly, like Duo is just one of the better characters in Gundam Wing. Like he has way more personality than Hero does or Relina. Like he's just way more memorable.
Wu-Fei. Like yeah, like he and Troll. I feel like Troll just thinks he's too cool. Ketchel was a bit of a baby.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Troll was a tad bit dry of a character.
He had that dope hairstyle though.
Yeah, oh yeah, he had the style complete, and then he had the mask on when he was in the circus. But
yeah,
like, he had a little bit of a style to him.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, I agree that Duo is one of the better characters and definitely one of the more interesting characters in Wing.
I will agree with that too.
Because there are a lot of dry characters in Gundam Wing.
Absolutely. And I think Hero's just always on a suicide mission. Like whatever chance he gets, he wants to blow himself up.
Yeah, Hero's just like he's just this soldier. Like he is literally just a soldier. That's all he is.
Yep, straight up programmed to just kill. Didn't he say he was gonna kill Relina off the rip the first couple of episodes? Like straight up, she fell in love with him. And he's like, I think I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, he rips up her like birthday invitation and is like, I'm gonna kill you.
Such savagery.
I know this man's. That scene stuck out to me. I was just like, what the hell? Like, who does that?
A straight up soldier. He's like, I'm not here for love. I'm here for a visit.
Gundam Wing. A lot of fans have kind of mixed opinions about it. For me, it's kind of a love-hate thing, but I think we can all agree on one thing: the designs just fucking slap.
Oh yeah, totally.
Absolutely. I don't think there's been better designs as far as like Gundams in the series, really.
Yeah, definitely.
Because all of them are just like so unique and like different from each other. They're not like uniformed or like one color.
Right. Okay.
And they all have a dope set of weapons, so.
Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah, like we were talking about like Death Scythe and Heavy Arms for real. So one design that kind of stands out to me, I'll talk about something other than Gundam since we just talked about Gundam, is the Rune Gods from Magic Knight Ray Earth, which I don't know if either of you have seen or heard about that anime.
I've never seen it.
No, I've never seen or heard. That's new to me.
So basically it's about like these three young girls who are transported from the real world into a world of like dreams and stuff. And they got to pilot these like three rune gods in order to like save the universe. So it's kind of like a basic generic anime plot. but like the designs for it are just so cool. And I mean, the uniforms that they wear are also pretty cool. It's like, think like knights mixed with like Gundams. So it's like got a medieval vibe to it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Bet. And what was it called again?
Magic Knight Ray Earth.
Magic Knight Raker. All right, might have to add that to the watch list.
And they got like, I think it's on YouTube. Again, I haven't seen, like, I'm talking about the series like I know it, like I'm like I know everything about it. I don't. I'm just saying the designs are really cool, and like the style is really cool. Because me personally, I really like my mechs to kind of have some sense of realism to them. I don't mind if they have like a lot of coloring and they kind of stand out. But as long as they're kind of grounded, like shading wise and all that, that's all that really matters to me.
Got you. Yeah, I'm looking at it I just looked it up right now. I'm looking at it. Some of the models are pretty dope.
Yeah. And I mean, I really like medieval stuff. So I mean, those two combined, it's like really cool. Like, I think it's really cool.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at the mechs now. It's like a perfect 50-50. So yeah, I see what you mean. It's pretty dope.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. The anime might be really hella cheesy. It might be like, it might be really childish. I don't know. Again, I don't know. I just know the very basics. And I wanted to talk about something other than Gundam, but I'm obviously going to talk about Gundam because that's what this channel is about. But those are some designs that really stick out to me. And again, I'm a sucker for like old, traditional, hand drawn, like anime, like a lot of anime from the 80s and 90s. So
I can respect that. I like my hand drawn anime as well.
I don't know.
Same.
Just a lot of the newer animation just kind of, it just doesn't sit well with me.
Because it's too much CGI getting added into it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I that and like I don't know. It just looks so lazy.
Yeah. I mean, did you see what they did to Trigun?
I did, bro. I did see that. I know a lot of people who are pissed off about it.
Man, I was hurt because I just started. It's like before I saw that announcement, I was just rewatching it, just for the hell of it. And I saw that, and I was just, it just didn't sit well.
That's funny. I've only seen a little bit of Trigun, but yeah. I mean, when I saw that trailer, it just popped up, and I was like, ugh, like what is this? What is this garbage?
All CGI. They did my boy Vash Stampede dirty.
Well, isn't the new Dragon Ball movie supposed to be all CGI?
Yeah,
it's partially CGI and partially hand drawn.
Okay, that might be cool. I don't know.
Yeah. See, I got off the Dragon Ball train, bro. They should have been killed Goku off. So I'm just like,
I'm still heavily into it, so I know mostly all about it.
I like Dragon Ball. I don't watch it a whole lot anymore. I mean, it is kind of what got me into anime, but like,
right.
There's with, all the stuff that I'm watching now and stuff. It's like, I don't know. I don't watch it a whole lot. I might someday I might go back and rewatch it. Who knows? But anyway, how do we all feel about, I don't know if either of you, I don't think either of you have finished Neon Genesis, but how do we feel about the designs for that show?
I am a fan of Neon Genesis, so yeah, the designs are definitely like on the original side because coming from Gundam, you used to seeing the mechs being all like big and bulky, and you're like with Neon Genesis is more like human, like almost like human, like where it's like slim and slender, but they're still like ripping and tearing everything apart. So definitely, they get an A+ as far as I'm concerned for design.
Yeah,
as far as originality.
I think that I get what you're saying. I think like kind of what you're saying is that like they have a lot of flaws and weaknesses, like battle wise, but design wise, they're like perfect, especially for a show like that.
Exactly.
Because
they're very unique. Because like Wayne just said, come from Gundam, it's all big and bulky, but these have like just slimmed down so much.
It's almost like they looked at Gundam and they're like, okay, we're gonna do the complete opposite of that. They're just like, we're gonna like do really slim, like not that
the
like
weight.
Yeah. Don't they have like a tube or something that like connects the pilot Or
entry plug.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if somebody just unplugs that, they're screwed, right?
Pretty much.
So like so somebody could just come up from behind if they're able to and just pull it, and then that's it. Like,
I
Yeah.
don't know, so I don't know anything about that.
well, I'm asking Wayne since I think he's the expert here in terms of Neon Genesis.
Oh, I wouldn't say expert, but yeah, I mean, pretty much if you rip that tube out, they're done for.
Like so is the pilot done for or just the mech?
I think the mech is done for.
Because aren't they connected?
But yeah, they're connected, and like, but like they have that. I think if I remember correctly, I haven't seen that one in a minute, but they have that like mental connection,
Yeah.
like that mental bridge. So it's like they're gonna damn near kill the pilot. They're gonna feel everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, so pretty much they go, the pilot goes too. So
Okay, that's funny. So yeah, I mean Neon the Avas, is that what they're called?
yeah, I think the Avas, yeah.
Avas.
Let me see.
They get an A+ for design, but probably a C- for like battle readiness.
Yeah, and function.
Yeah, and yeah. I kind of want to go back to Wing a little bit because there is one design that we didn't really talk about. Like, I mean, again, this may or may not be my favorite of all time, and I just finished it in master grade. Is Epion.
Yes, sir.
Like, honestly, for me, like at least top 5 designs.
Oh yeah, totally.
Agree.
Okay.
100% agree on that.
I don't know, man. Just like that, like the tail thing that it has. It's just, I don't know. It's just so unique. It's just so cool. So
I like how it
Oh, yeah, you got
transforms
the
into
tail
like
whip.
a two-headed dragon as well.
Yes.
yeah, I mean, but yeah, that is cool though. I mean, it's like it's not the Forbidden Gundam, but it's like close.
Oh yeah. Because it's just it's the perfect alternate to the Wing Gundam, like the exact like contrast of it.
Yeah, just pretty.
It screams
traditional
hero.
style. Yeah, very traditional style, like hero Gundam, and then like Epion's just really dark and has that edgy vibe, and has like these devil wings.
Oh yeah, and the color scheme is fire. The
Yeah,
crimson with the black with the gold accents on it, fire.
yeah. I mean, like and I mean also just like what it does to the pilot is like also terrifying.
Yeah. Can't forget that.
Like I like if Gundams were real, I would want to own an Epion, but I don't think I would ever pilot it.
It's just to have as a showpiece. Like,
Yeah.
and just keep that in the garage for like safekeeping, like just in case something goes south. Like, I just got to jump in there for like a quick 5 minutes.
I think the only way I would see myself is like if like worst case scenario, like I'm on the verge of death and like I have to like hop into it, like because that's gonna get the job done fast. But like I gotta get out. I can only be in it for like 5 minutes.
Okay, you gotta set that timer. You said say, "Hey Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes." And jump right out of it.
Epion would be the ultimate caveman centerpiece.
Yeah,
Oh,
it would. So who knows? Okay, so I'm gonna kind of touch on a topic that I don't know a whole lot about, but I know at least one of you will probably know a little bit about. The Devil Gundam.
I do.
All right, John, fill me in on that.
So the Devil Gundam, it was supposed to be the ultimate Gundam, which is like just superior to every other Gundam in that universe, that specific universe. But then kind of went crazy, and instead of you piloting a Gundam, it pilots or it kind of devours you and takes like your energy from your body and just uses that as fuel for itself.
So is it like
wow.
Epion on like steroids? Like it does to your mental state like worse?
Yeah, but it just completely devours you. It doesn't like in it doesn't enter your mind and like make you go crazy. It just literally devours you.
Oh shit. Okay. That's insane.
Oh damn! So is this the one? Is this from G Gundam? That series?
Yes.
Oh, see, yeah, I remember G Gundam. That came on. That came on like what? Like late night on Tsunami, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
something else.
G Gundam. Yeah, I have not seen that series, but I have heard of the Devil Gundam, but I don't know a lot about the backstory or anything like that.
Yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of the Double Gundam, that it just uses you for feel itself.
So like why was it made? Do you know the backstory on like why was it made in the series?
Um, I'm not I'm not sure, but I think what I remember from it was just made to be the ultimate one to take down every other Gundam.
Oh, so kind of like Shadow from Sonic, like built as the ultimate life form.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. That's cool. How do we all feel about Gurren Lagann?
I haven't gotten too far into Gurren Lagann, but it's kind of a love-hate relationship. Like I do love the mechs and the fights, but the story is just not really touching for me.
Yeah, same here. It's like I want to get into it. I like the animation, I like the designs and everything, but it doesn't hook for me. Like it doesn't keep me engaged in opposed to like with Gundam where I'm like I'm gonna want to finish it. I don't have that same passion for Gurren Lagann like that. I don't know why, but it just doesn't hook.
That's funny. Yeah, because I remember talking about that series with a couple of friends like a couple of years ago, and they were all like, "Yeah, Gurren Lagann like number one." Like they were just they were so certain that Gurren Lagann was like their number one, and I was like,
Damn.
"Yeah." And then I watched it, and I was like, "I mean, it's good, but like, I don't think I'd put it in my number one."
It won't make it to my top for real.
I don't know. Like, I think we kind of talked about this a little bit earlier, but like, I think kind of like going back to what I was saying was like, I like my mechs to have some sense of realism. Like, and in that
Right.
show, it's just like, it's just super cartoony and it just kind of takes away a little bit from like the seriousness of like the fact that they're literally weapons.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, like Gundams may look like they look crazy and they look like kind of silly if we think about it, but they are weapons.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So I don't know. Like, but like a lot of the Gundam series are like actually like really serious and dark in the way that like a lot of the supporting characters get killed off, except for like, build fighters and Gundam SD, but we don't talk about Gundam SD.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
we don't talk about that one.
Even though
Oh
that's
yeah, man. Like
obviously
yeah, they're all start out dark. Like Iron Blood Orphans, the first scene is someone getting shot. Like they're pretty dark.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
Gundam is afraid to kill off like side characters or just kill off characters in general.
Yeah, which I like that. I'm all for that.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. I think we all kind of have the same opinion about Gurren Lagann is that like I think we all respect it. We just are not like crazy about it. What do you
Yeah.
guys, what are the
Agreed.
design wise? How do you guys feel about it? Like not talking about the story, just design wise.
Design wise, it looks like absolutely amazing. Like I think it's just really cool how the brothers kind of just morph into one robot and become a super giant one. I think that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I can't complain design wise. It's just the storyline that it just doesn't engage me. So design wise, I like it. And it's anything that's not the norm from Gundam, like I could kind of respect it. So it's like they can easily follow that blueprint to be successful, but they didn't. So I respect it.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm kind of in the same boat. They're really fun to look at and they're aesthetically pretty pleasing, but like yeah, I wouldn't put it I wouldn't go out of my way to like buy a kit of it or anything like that.
Nah, same here.
I don't even know if a kit even exists of that.
I mean, there are kits for Neon Genesis, so
I mean, who knows? Maybe there is one kid out there. I don't know.
I mean, there are kits for Metabots.
Oh
That is
my
true.
God, bro. Metabots was one of my favorite shows growing up.
Yeah, let's go ahead and let's get into that. Let's talk about Metabots. Actually, are they mechs? Would they class?
I guess maybe.
That's a weird in
Mini
between.
mech?
Yeah, because nobody's inside them, but like they're robots and they fight. They do stuff that mechs do.
True. And they are piloted, so it's not like they're on their own. They do need some support by someone controlling them. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird in between, but we'll just call them mechs for the sake of this podcast. But yeah, Metabots is interesting because it's a show that like I recently just kind of took the time to kind of watch and get into a little bit, and it's honestly not bad. Like, it's really not.
Oh no, it was super dope because growing up, I had a game on the Game Boy Advance. They had where you can customize the Metabots, and just it literally stuck to the plot of the series. You could swap out parts and all that, like, and just battle head to head. You could team up with other bots, and like you could have like one of them that's like just AI where it's doing its own thing, and it's just like it was just super dope game.
Yeah, honestly, what did you think of the show?
Oh, I love the show. I love it. Metav was one of my favorite characters, man. Like, just it was dope.
Yeah, Metav is honestly really dope.
Maybe it's like a good staple.
Yeah, he is. He's a good, like, I mean, he's a pretty recognizable, like, good mascot, like almost like the Pikachu for that franchise.
Oh, for sure.
Crosser Dog, I don't know if you guys remember that one, but that one's that's another cool Metabot.
Crosser Dog. Let me see.
It's the one that has
you only showed me the first episode, so I don't know very much.
Well, John, you also, when we went to go look at kits, I think I showed you the other one, that white one that I really wanted to get.
Oh yeah,
that has like the shards and stuff.
Yeah,
it looks kind of edgy. It almost is like the complete opposite of Metav.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Yeah, and I mean, I honestly would have bought it. I just didn't want to pay $50 for it because it's nowhere near. Yeah, nowhere near as, probably not as big as a Gundam.
Well, that's how conventions usually go.
No, it wasn't at the convention. It was at a Game Nut.
Oh yeah, I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Dorcas was also a really cool design. I thought that one was really sick.
Which one was the one that had the blade on it? It had like a huge blade. I'm trying to remember. Maybe.
Oh wait, I think I know.
It was like a gold blade, and he kind of like had horns. You know, like what's his name?
No, I know what you're talking about. That image is right in my head. I need to know the name of it. Damn it. Okay. It's so hard to like find like stuff like Metabots because I mean like it's so obscure and not so many people know about it.
Right. It was just one of those one-off series that just came and went. But it was dope though. People need to respect it. It was dope in its own right.
I think it did I think it was honestly pretty ahead of its time, and I think it did a good job of like setting up stuff for like build fighters and all that.
It was very entertaining to watch. Like when you showed me the first episode, it was very entertaining to watch.
Yeah, I think it's honestly, I think it's at least worth a watch. People should at least give it a shot.
Oh, for sure. Definitely put some respect on it.
I'm sure it's people in the comments will roast us and be like, these guys aren't true anime fans. They can't name one.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have it.
They can't name all the Metabots. They're fake. Unsubscribe.
What trash.
Especially John. He sucks.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
Yeah, I think Tall Geese was like my least favorite design.
I was not a fan of Tall Geese.
Yeah, Tall Geese doesn't really stand out.
It's just so boring. Like, it really is. It's a very boring design.
Very basic. It like the one weapon it had was that gigantic cannon. The function's not there.
Yeah.
Off the rip, because like you got the blade in the cannon. You take the cannon out, you're done for. If you can't do a saber fight. So you got that right there. You know, the design just basically looked like a bulky wing Gundam. You know, it just wasn't there for me as far as, and it just wasn't there. Next.
Yeah. Another design that I was not a fan of was Sandrock. I don't know, maybe you guys disagree with me, but I am not a fan of Sandrock.
I didn't like Sandrock as well.
Nah, didn't stand out as much as the other ones did.
It's just its design, like the color scheme and everything, it just looks like a lamer Death Scythe, minus the scythe.
Yeah,
Like I
honestly,
don't,
you ain't wrong there.
yeah, I don't know. That's what I think of when I see it. I'm just like, yeah, it's not as cool as Death Scythe or F Beyond or just 0-1. Like,
I'll tell you one thing though. One thing that Sandrock did have out of all of them, he had a whole damn Uzi in case somebody got too close. So he's like, all right, if this doesn't work, I do have a Uzi in my hand.
okay, that is one highlight of Sandrock is that he always has a Uzi on him whenever he goes.
Just mow down the opponents.
Yeah,
Exactly, because he's not going to get it with the sword. He's going to get it with the Uzi. So
yeah.
that's his best shot.
But why does he carry the swords then? It's like shit, dude. Like just pull out the Uzi. There's no point in carrying the swords if you have a fucking gun with you.
That's a whole yeah, damn.
He wants to bring swords to the gunfight.
So it's just gonna
he's
end.
the only one getting rocked.
That's hilarious. So another Gundam design outside of Wing that I also really like, Gundam Crossbones. Is anybody familiar with?
I'm only a little bit familiar with, but not so much.
Nah, I'm not familiar with Gundam Crossbones.
I don't think there's I might be wrong, but I don't think there's an anime for it. There's just a manga. But I started reading the manga for it. And I mean, the main reason why I started reading the manga was just because the designs were just so dope. Because I mean, I really like pirates. I mean, I like One Piece. So I mean, think pirates mixed with Gundam. Like there's one on the back, they have like literal like crossbones, and then they have like skulls in the front, and they have like capes and stuff. It's really, I think it's really cool.
Oh wow! I just looked it up just now on my computer, and wow, it's pretty hard. I like the design. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like it's pretty obscure, but like it works for me. But I mean, I really like pirates, so I don't know if it'll work for everybody.
Oh, yeah, I like what I'm seeing so far. It's pretty dope. He has one of them has a crossbow. It's pretty fire. It's like a crossbow with rockets on it. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, like the fact that they're mixing like the actual name with like weapons and stuff. I think that's really cool.
Oh yeah, that design wise, it gets my stamp.
John, do you what's your overall opinion on the Gundam Crossbone designs?
I like them a lot. The one that I like the most is the Crossbone Gundam full cloth, where it has like it's like a full cape, but it has like skulls on its shoulder.
Yeah, that's the one that I think I'm gonna once I finish my wing building all my Gundam wing stuff. That's gonna be maybe one of the next ones that I buy and build.
Oh, speaking of the model kits, I just got an email today saying that my order is coming in.
Well, you heard it. You heard it first here. John's order is coming in. So everybody, hide your children.
Don't worry, it'll only be the OnlyFans content.
The unicorn.
I like the unicorn Gundam.
I think it's cool. I mean, again, I don't like size wise, I really like it and it stands out and like the LED lights and everything. But I know a lot of people who'd probably put that in like their top 5. I don't know if it'd make the top 5 for me, but I mean, I like it.
Yeah, I like the design. I can't complain. Like I don't see a problem with it. The dope. I think it's dope how it's just kind of like it expands, like like with the red accents on it. That's pretty dope. I don't see a problem with it. It's not one of my least favorite designs. So
yeah,
I like what I see.
Yeah, I have unicorn in multiple different grades.
And yours does not have LED lights, right?
No, because I'm afraid that I'm just gonna snap those LED lights.
Okay, yours is just the regular.
Yep.
I mean, I think it looks cool regardless. I've seen people who like go all out and have like green, like neon lights lit up, and they have like the perfect pose for it and everything. And it looks super dope, but I'm sure it's a pain to set up.
Right. Yeah, I saw that too, but I don't think I have the patience to go through all that detail to add the lights in, you know?
Yeah, no. I mean, I would like to, but I don't know how much of a pain it would be or what the extra parts I'd have to buy to do it.
Yeah, when I had to build it, it took me like 3 to 4 days just to build itself without the LED lights. Most of the seed designs I really do like. Probably the one that stands out to me the most would be the Perfect Strike Gundam, because it's just has a full armory. It can fly. It has a giant ass sword. It has a Gallon gun. It has
Damn.
Has everything.
Yeah, no kidding. It's like the Rambo Gundam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Seed. I don't know. I don't have anything against Seed. Seed Gundam. I'm looking at possibly starting this series. Like I think I tried to give it a shot like a while ago, but just didn't like hit too hard for me. But I always like the designs of the Gundams that I did see from the series. But there's one of them that I'm actually looking at for a build. Like just one of let's see. I think it's Destiny. Is it Destiny Gundam?
I have 2 Destinies.
Oh wow! How was the build?
The high grade one was very fun, and the master grade was even more fun.
Yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna try and get into. I want to get into more Gundam series and more builds because, like, I don't want to be so biased to Wing, even though it is one of the goats. And like, I like Iron Blood Orphans, but I do want to expand and like try and give Seed another shot. So definitely going to be expanding the collection as far as the builds go.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am too. Like I'm really going to try and just stick with master grades because they're just way better display wise. But the high grades that I build, I had fun building, but I don't know. If I'm going to spend the time and money into something, I'll like for display wise, I want it to like stand out.
For sure. I feel you on that.
So
yeah, master grade is like the perfect size.
Also, just those fucking stickers, man. Those small ass stickers always piss me off.
Dude, I hate applying them.
I'm done with that. Yeah, I've tried my best to have the patience for those stickers, man. But it's too tedious.
Yeah, honestly. Okay.
Especially the head.
Yeah, no, the head's the worst part.
Yeah, when you got to get the eyes on it.
Yeah, the eyes, those like headpieces, like the little green stickers. It's just sucks. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll have more content up soon. Again, podcast every Saturday and hopefully going to start up some more series. So yeah, see y'all later.